This looks like the Nutty Putty Cave. Bro's gonna get caught up in like in some cave diving disaster if he goes any further in. So these flags might have visited DruuuWu at some point because they are looking extremely, well, filled with uranium. This is Argentina. Now technically it's called mutated flags, not uranium. This is called mutated flags, but there's a, California radiation. Is this just Fallout universe flags? Maybe that too. No aliens are allowed. No double-headed aliens, I guess. Albania. How exactly can the black double-headed eagle... Why? Okay, why is this so terrifying? This is actually... There's some weird sound effects here that's actually giving me the creeps. I'm getting the heebie-jeebies at this point watching this. Lebanon. How could you make a tree scary? Alright, I guess you can make it a giant man-eating plant. That is... Okay, it's the Nordic Cross. It's the... What exactly could happen to a Nordic Cross flag, even if it did step into a bunch of uranium? Alright, well, it's not scary, but you know what? The sounds are kind of scary. It's just the... Oh, I'm scared to see this one. The state of Washington. It's a fan favorite for Forceman Big World. That's not too bad. This is really creepy. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever seen these flag renditions so scary before. Okay, Barbados. It's just a trident. Is this Neptune? The children's chanting in like song format is really weird. Radiation. Alright, so if you didn't know, never bring flags to DruuuWu or any sort of nuclear facility. Maybe don't even bring it to Hiroshima or Nagasaki. Another giant plant eats the maple leaf that Canada has, and this is now just the flag for bad guys that Mario fights. The Mario Brothers. Egypt. It's an eagle. It's a golden eagle. But now it grew 2 heads. It looks more like a moth now, which is terrifying. I don't like moths, even though they're pretty easy to kill. Moths, the bugs. I'll take a moth over like any other flying bug. A dragon. This actually might turn into Godzilla. Bhutan. I hope you turn into a tree. Funny that I mentioned Godzilla because who is that villain that Godzilla fights with 3 heads? There's somebody that, yeah, just looks just like this. Kiribati! Oh, he dropped a nuke. So this is actually just a scenario of like, what if these flags got nukes dropped on them? I just now realized that. Let me watch that one again. Funny enough, this is what happened. This is what happened to the Bikini Atoll. America dropped a nuke out there in the Pacific, and more than likely, this is what the people that, I don't know, Kiribati's showing us, basically, what we turned the wildlife into. Fun fact, that is part of the reason they say that's the origin story for SpongeBob, is when we nuked that Bikini Atoll. Alright, Belize, what do you got? Radiation themed everywhere. They're also wearing a mask. It's Fallout's themed. I'm also getting weird Nevada vibes because Nevada loves... First of all, we've done a lot of nuke tests inside of Nevada. Also New Mexico. Papua New Guinea. I don't even know what bird that is. But the bird looks... Oh, those are like weird snake tails. Ew, look. Those are snakes. Ew. It combined it... It made them grow snakes out of their butt. Okay, don't ever mess with uranium. I was already not gonna mess with uranium, now I'm extremely terrified. Oh, jeez. That's crazy. It's almost like Medusa. Okay, Serbia. Another double-headed eagle. Screw the shield. Oh, whoa. That guy doesn't even have a nose anymore. What happened to his face? He has the... Oh, and they're holding on to little nukes? This is so creative. They're holding on to little nuclear bombs. Is that Fat Man and Little Boy? The bombs America dropped on Japan. Speaking of Japan, South Korea. What's that? Triphobia? The fear of patterns in circles. I'm pretty sure this is getting triggered. Whoever has that. It's weird. It's so creepy. Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka. That is a giant... That's a weird dead cow, and they stabbed it in the head with a bone and then put it on his sword. Why did... That's just a horrific... Oh, it's so weird. Oh, I'm also noticing the radiation symboling on the edges here. Look at that. Even on the corners, you see, like, the radiation themed. The colors are going to be brighter. That's one theme. There's a lot more yellow and green, and it's bright green. It literally looks like a batch of... Ew. Is that like a dinosaur? It's a weird It's a creepy Switzerland. It's just a plus symbol. Leave Switzerland alone. If there's any place that's gonna get nuked, it would be Switzerland, though. Maybe they're just too neutral. This looks like fungus. They're growing out fungus. It looks like buildings are coming out of them, or are those like weapons? That was oddly really disturbing. These flags are literally just nightmare fuel. Here's Spain right here, so they have obviously their little walking lion. Oh man, I love that haunted house, especially for Halloween. These are perfect Halloween flags coming up. Also, they replaced, there's a pink octopus. All right, the eagle, the snake, the cactus, classic symbols of the... That looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh monster. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm glad there's always a nuclear bomb that's being held. Also, the cactus looked a little bit wonky. Moldova? Is that Moldova? Bam! Chopped the head off. This is basically just the flag if a Chernobyl existed inside of Moldova instead. Which is possible. I don't see why that couldn't have happened in another universe. Soviets had that territory. The Philippines! No! No, not my favorite country! The Philippines are gonna get turned into... Oh, man. This is an alternative universe where the Japanese Empire get a nuke instead. I'm sorry, Philippines. I guess they're gonna nuke you guys. Little mushroom clouds on the sides. Brunei, the nation of Brunei. What do you guys have? Green skulls, a mushroom cloud, and the skeleton. Skeleton-looking things. These are creative when they don't have a symbol on them. When they don't have, like... Weird. Really weird. I'm glad that we're not just dropping, like, the nuclear radiation sign for every symbol. Like, occasionally it's being used, but I like that, you know, this is like what we did with the Switzerland flag in the last video. Forceman, very creative. This is the Isle of Man here. What? Oh, he grew a tentacle! This is my favorite one so far. He grew a weird-ass tentacle. He became an octopus. It's almost as if, like, he was a normal person. These were his two normal legs. And then like, his torso got replaced by an octopus tentacle. Also, he's wearing socks. Wait, what does the original flag wear on his feet? Oh, it's kind of like shoes. It's kind of like shoes, but not really. All right, get this one out of my face. I don't like this one. I don't like that you can see the bottom half of the tentacles either. It's really weird. Montenegro, right? Montenegro. Someone's got to check on those dragons. And again, also with the snake themes, it's snakes that are leaving their mouth. I'm guessing this is another nuclear bomb. Yeah, this is the yellow that's supposed to be the edge of the nuclear bomb. I wasn't sure if that was a part of this claw. So he's holding it. The snakes pop out of everywhere. Swaziland. Oh, wow. You don't need weapons. Oh, we need to do the flag of Angola. I hope the flag of because they have weapons on their flag too. Really weird. But okay, I kind of like this, not gonna lie. Swaziland, this would be a pretty cool update. Maybe we should turn Swaziland into the Fallout universe. This is Slovakia. Alright. That's a skull. And he has like a small brain inside of it. It's half skull, half like robotic. This is Corsica, right? It's literally zombie universe. This is so weird. There's like nuke themes. Oh, this is Gibraltar. This is Gibraltar here. There's eyeballs that come out of the castle. More tentacles. A long tongue. I can't even explain what this is. We're doing like nuke themes and Halloween themes and scary themes. This is the state of Wyoming. What happens to a buffalo when it gets nuked? It turns into a giant vampire sort of thing. It looks like it's like a weird vampire almost. That'd be terrifying. A flying vampire buffalo? Are we gonna do more Plants vs. Zombies? Yeah, we're doing more Plants vs. Zombies. I guess it kind of seems obvious enough to do that. Oh, perfect! This is what I was asking for! It's Angola, so what is he gonna do with this? I thought it was a... I thought there was an AK on this one. This is a different one. But anyways, they have a sword. Replace it with a nuke. Don't ever hit a nuke with a sword. Nice! You know what? I have a faith that if you were to show me this, I would be able to guess, is this Angola? I don't know why. I have faith that maybe I'd be able to guess it was Angola. It was the mutated flag of Angola. Maybe I have too much confidence in myself. This is Cambodia. What are we going to do with the Angkor Wat? You're going to crush it down, and it's going to grow eyeballs. And that looks like Mr. Krabs. At least Mr. Krabs' eyes.
I'm sorry.
Coming out of Angkor Wat. Well, at least his hands are up. He put his hands up, so that's good. So we're going to replace one of the only purple flags in the world with a green eagle. So sad. Rip. Honestly, F in the chat. F in chat for that purple eagle. More birds. I want to see a bird that just loses all its... Ew. It becomes half pigeon, half bat, half... Of course, they always have to have a snake on it. Oh, and then finally Cyprus. It's literally just... Oh, they nuked the bottom part, nuked the islands. Nice. Not bad. Not bad. This is kind of like if all these countries existed in the Fallout universe, I think. I keep forgetting that Swaziland is actually supposed to be called the Kingdom of Swatini since April 2018. My bad. My bad. This is going to be what my future children's childhood, I guess he means look like. I hope not. This is like post-World War III, bro. I'm glad I'm not the only one that feels a lot of this stuff is extremely disgusting. I figured that was going to trigger somebody's phobia out there. After that one, we're going to have to wash off a little bit.
These rocks.
These are swimming pools in countries.
Looking around, not even a drop of water to swim in. Guess this place is a pool only in my imagination.
What?
Madagascar.
Oh, we're seeing what country's shape would be the best pool. Because Maldives doesn't work. This is kind of messed up because the Maldives is literally sinking into the ocean. So the Maldives is actually, in a way, going to be one giant pool one day.
Oh, great. I landed in a puddle. Tiny splash, dirty feet, and that's it. Better get out of here before I catch a...
I mean, it's good for the feet. It is good for just like washing off your toes and stuff.
Cold.
What is the best country? What is the best country going to be here? Maybe an upside down Russia? Maybe Canada. I think Canada should be up there.
Looks down. Finally, hot jacuzzi waiting for me. The
Not
bubbles
bad.
are perfect. The
So it kind of helps when your country's a little bit bigger, it seems.
steam is rising. I could just lie here all day.
Maybe
Japan.
Switzerland? Ooh.
proper
Oh, it's
bathtub.
going to have a leak. It's going to have a
With
leak.
faucet. Clean, simple, precise. I slide in, stretch out, and everything
Okay, well, if you give me infinite water, that's really nice.
feels just right.
Just don't fall out.
Indonesia.
Oh.
Tropical shower time.
I just want to say, side note, I love the random themes. Like, this kind of all stems from, I think, countries, if they were slides. A lot of these, like, stemmed from, like, a viral trend that happened, like, 2-3 months ago. And now we're just doing all sorts of weird things with the shapes of countries and, like, making them into pools.
Lying in the tub, warm water raining down like jungle
Yeah, what about
rain.
right
This
here?
feels like a
Oh, so is the rule... No, the rule is we can turn the direction of the country. We can definitely turn the direction of the country. But I feel like if that is a thing that we can do, then every country is probably going to be an all-right pool, mediocre pool, except for some of the islands. Oh, the Philippines are probably not going to work out.
Britain.
Eh.
Now this is fancy. A royal bathtub with all the style.
I was going to say, this looks more like a bathtub than a pool, but...
I slip in, relax, and suddenly I feel like I'm bathing in Buckingham Palace.
I just realized Upside Down Australia, that's going to be up here. It's going to be really good, and it's going to be very ironic because, yeah, Australia lost a prime minister. He went swimming. They just randomly lost him one day. They decided to name a swimming pool after him. And, yeah, they never found him.
Alice. Turkey.
First of all, that's actually not even their accurate shape right here. This is supposed to be open, but okay.
Oh, a double bath. What a great
I don't think this one actually works. No, Turkey. Because this is the Bosphorus Strait right here.
way to unwind as a couple. A resort with love. Philippines.
Oh, that
Just a
area.
pool. It's fishing time. Sitting with my
Okay, for fishing and stuff like that, it'd be, like I said, it'd be a great waterfall. And it does seem like, I guess you have infinite water. Water is always flowing.
patiently.
I feel like I would have liked this if water wasn't always flowing, though.
Yes, got one.
Nice.
Fresh fish straight from the water. Italy.
That looks nice. Because you also don't want them to have jagged edges. Like, you're going to be stepping in this pool. You want something to be kind of nicely shaped, kind of rounded, because I don't want to stub my toe. I don't want to step on something sharp. I don't want to step on a stingray.
I float on my mattress, sunglasses on, waves rocking.
Be careful of this little lip right here.
This is pure Dolce Vita.
That looks pretty nice.
Greece.
Ooh, that's a deep one. Okay, this is what I mean, though. Imagine stepping on this part of Greece. Ouch! That's worse than stepping on a Lego.
A diving board.
You probably
Perfect chance.
Bro.
Splash. Rising back up.
Oh, I'm kind of sad about that. That was such a perfect opportunity to get him, like, smash his head. That would have been so funny.
Feels like a true Olympian dive.
He should have smashed his head.
RC.
Democratic Republic of Congo.
Unbelievable, this is a real Olympic pool.
That's nice.
Try to swim? Don't pay attention to the technique. I'm a former champion. At least that's...
Yeah, fun fact, I am not a very good swimmer. I can doggy paddle, but in the open water, I would probably die in about 5 minutes.
what my mother thinks.
I am not that great of a swimmer.
Mexico.
Ooh, look at the Gulf of Mexico coastline. I forgot about that. Now that's a deep pool.
This lake has trampoline.
Now that makes sense to have a diving board in this area.
One stickman jumps, splash.
Nice.
Then another, splash.
That's fun. I like that. This is making me happy.
And another. We are turning this into a fiesta of dives.
I like that, Mexico. Okay, that's the best
way.
one so far. Imagine if they spun it the other way. Look how jaggedy Norway is.
No way. They say it's
That's just
cool.
that's just a long one. Oh, it's getting frozen because Norway's cold.
Yeah, the whole lake is
Perfect for
frozen,
ice skating,
you
though.
can't swim. But it's fun anyway, even though it's cold.
It's good for ice
Chile.
skating. Chile. It's another long one. I don't think it's going to be very shallow. Or sorry, it is going to be very shallow.
An entire aqua park.
It just depends on how small the stickmen are.
I climb the slide, zoom down, crash into the pool,
That's
then
cool.
run back up for another round. Stickman
I thought Chile would be actually a lot worse, to be honest.
everywhere, pure chaos and fun.
But you know what? This is passable. This is passable.
Australia.
That is the one I was saying. Upside down Australia. Not too bad. I gotta admit though, Mexico is better. Mexico is definitely better.
This is serious swimming marathon time.
If
Dozens
there was
of us
ever a
line
pool-
up, the whistle blows and we dash through the water.
If there's ever a pool made out of a country's borders, I would definitely not pick Australia because you know there'd be some horrific things in those waters. Kangaroo fight, I don't even know, giant great white sharks,
Everyone's racing and
koala
I'm
bears that
pushing
can
for
swim.
gold.
I don't know, just something poisonous to be quite honest.
Whoa.
We saw
Sri
pools,
Lanka.
but what about
Tiny
chairs?
pebble seat. I perch, legs dangling, wind in my knees. Cute for a second.
I feel like you'd have to be careful with this one. That might go in some spots that you wouldn't want it to go in.
Terrifying
It's a little bit
by
too
minute
tall,
two.
a little bit too
Not
small and
recommended for
pointy.
long stays.
I'm just saying.
Israel.
No, no, no.
Tiny seat, but I can tuck my legs and make it work. No back, just a little perch.
That does not look comfy at all.
Surprisingly doable for short breaks.
I don't know. I think I would give that a thumbs down just because that does not, I think my back's going to be hurting in literally 2 minutes.
Egypt 1. Alright, I sit down
mean,
on this slanted ledge. There's a backrest and even a headrest. Comfy.
Yeah, so the squared nations or states like Wyoming I'm thinking of, not going to be very fun. Utah might be a good state to sit on though.
First glance, but my stomach says danger. I'm holding on.
Not
This
fun.
feels like leaning back into a cliff.
Maybe France, you can sit on Brittany.
Now I'm on the other edge. The seat gives way and my butt is over a hill that looks
This looks like the Nutty Putty Cave. Bro's gonna get caught up in like in some cave diving disaster if he goes any further in.
suspiciously like a toilet. I have to grip hard or I'll drop. Definitely
That
not
works too.
relaxing.
That works too, a toilet.
Latvia.
Huh. Maybe.
I'm
No.
sitting down into a little hollow. There's a back,
This is making me uncomfortable just watching this stuff.
but my hips are too low. Legs are going numb already. Nice view, bad ergonomics.
Yeah, I wouldn't advise
Romania.
that. That little lip right there looks pretty good. Maybe. Oh no, it's actually
I
not gonna be that
edge
good.
myself
Why is this so uncomfortable? Why have we not found a good one yet?
right to the rim. There's a back, technically, but it's tilted wrong, so I have to lean toward the drop.
I guess if you sat up here, it'd be a lot better. Right there would have been nice.
Workout included.
It looks like it's gonna give you a
Somalia.
back. That looks kind of perfect. You sit on that ledge
A stool-like shape that actually holds.
in that direction. Well, technically, this part wants to be its own country. This is called Somaliland, but don't tell Somalia that. They'll get mad.
Me. It's small but steady, better than the last few. Not luxurious,
I guess it's
but
getting
a
better.
seat.
I guess.
Portugal 1. I'm sitting on uneven
Okay.
knobs, no back, but the
There are some knobs.
surface is wide enough to settle. It's okay
doesn't
for
look
now,
terrible.
just keep shifting.
I will be honest. Everything's giving me. I'm giving only thumbs downs. This is the first like maybe okay.
A bit.
I would also probably sit in these countries in different ways.
Portugal 2.
Okay. That looks a bit
Switching
better.
sides. Busy back now, but the
You do want back support. Back support is very important.
seat is tiny. I have to tuck my knees up to stay put. Supported, yes. Comfortable, not really.
Not really.
Spain. This is
That looks really jaggedy. I wouldn't sit on that, bro. I would not sit on that.
a decent chair shape, but the back
Oh, that's gonna enact. That's probably gonna give you Crohn's disease.
rest is all sharp angles.
I don't think that's how it
I try
works,
to
Drew,
lean
but-
back and end up bracing every inch of my
That
spine.
could give you definitely-
Stylish, painful.
Painful.
Hungary
Yes.
looks promising. I attempt to lie down, but the back is just a field of
I do think. What can we do? Chairs/beds.
bumps. My head finds a good rest, but the rest of me is protesting.
What's a nice smooth
Mixed
country?
results.
Okay, mixed. Okay, we got it
Germany.
mixed. Hey, this
Sitting
might be
like
promising.
I'm strapped into a sport
This-
car seat. Sleek and firm, but not exactly
alright.
cozy. Feels fast, not made for naps. Italy.
Oh, this looks good.
Ferrari-style seating. Slick, low, all performance
You know what?
and no fluff.
You know
I
what?
feel
And the neck support. This is like a gaming chair. I had no idea Italy was basically a $300 gaming chair.
classy, but my spine...
And then a place to put your cup.
Says a
Oh, he's
sofa.
giving it a thumbs down. I don't know, man.
Finland. Half
That looks like
reclined
it could
mode
be a bed.
engaged. I stretch out,
That looks like a hammock, actually. I'm feeling more hammock vibes.
legs extended, and the bumps somehow feel like a massage chair. Surprisingly relaxing for a rugged landscape.
Yeah, not bad.
Thailand.
Oh,
Feels like a barbershop chair. Low back,
that's a good one.
foot support, good posture.
Yeah, you could put your feet in a couple different areas. You can lounge up, kick the feet back.
Comfortable and stylish.
Nice job,
I
Thailand.
could stay for a while.
Vietnam. Why did I know Vietnam was going to come up? I literally said it at the exact same time as him. I guess we're just at that part of the Earth. This might be a region of the Earth. This might be a good bed.
A proper shaped armchair.
Not bad.
Counters for my back. Head
You might poke the back of your knees a little bit, though. That could give you some sort of infection.
support. Everything lines up. Moldova.
There's our bed. It looks like a banana.
This is pure
Why does this
bliss.
country look like a
Smooth,
banana country?
Gentle curve, perfect for lying down. I'm soaking it up. Zero complaints.
I like this little trend. All right, but enough of that. Let's do flag formations. Sorry, flag transformations, I mean. We are transforming flags to make them look better, giving Argentina a haircut here, making him bald, and putting him on a Starbucks cup. Argentina. Sabor. Flavor Argentina. Not bad. I would buy that brand. There better be a coffee joint somewhere in Starbucks. Sorry, somewhere in Argentina that looks like that. As if Starbucks is a nation. So we have to take some hammers. We're going to hammer on the Eiffel Tower. And we're going to put in the Arc de Triomphe. No, just some nature. You know, that's not a terrible flag. It's not... It looks like it would be a bad flag if it was like a U.S. city or U.S. state. Actually, it's a bad flag. Never mind. Looks kind of weird. It's not the greatest. So these are not necessarily positive transformations, apparently. We gotta get rid of all those stars. Or no. Oh, we're making a constellation. Is this the Big Dipper? The Big Dipper or the Little Dipper? I like how I can hear fireworks in the background. Nice. I think I can see a giant fat elephant in there. Something like that. Germany. Now, how can you... Be careful transforming this one. Let me tell you, Force Man. You don't know what you're doing. If you better be careful. What is that? Is he welding? Oh, I made it to a beer can. The Bavarians are going to absolutely love this. China. Okay, so no more little stars. The little stars are dumb. Just one big star. Turn it into Vietnam. Spin it around a little bit. Oh. No, get rid of some of the pointedness. What is it? What is happening here? What are we turning this into? Damn. Who is this guy? The next C-pop artist? Alright. Oh. We had to go there, didn't we? We just had to go there. Why does that... Never mind. We gotta be careful with some of these flag transformations. Is this a minus sign? Is this loss? L minus L. Canada takes L's. Are these? Oh, hockey. Okay. So we're transforming the the flags somewhat into the things that the countries like, or are like, or look like. So North Korea here. Please tell me we can turn into Kim Jong-un. Okay, yeah, I can confirm these are things the countries like. North Korea loves their nukes. I mean, honestly, if I was North Korean too, I would love my nukes as well. Like, we are a relatively very poor, very small country, yet we figured out how to make nukes even against the entire world. Nobody wanted us to get nukes. I would argue even China didn't really want us to get nukes. They weren't ecstatic about it. Maybe they somewhat did, but I heard China doesn't necessarily love North Korea all the time. Japan. Anime? Where's the Dragon Ball Z characters at? Are these little beans? What? Where are we going with this one? A dragon? A dragon with his hands? It's a snake. It's one of those like long dragons with, oh, okay, yeah. It's, well, I was gonna say Mulan, that dragon there, but that doesn't make sense for Japan, because that was a movie about China. All right, well, that was certainly interesting. Forceman in Big World, probably the most creative person I've ever found when it comes to animation of flags and country borders and things like that. Absolutely love this channel. And a big thanks to my patrons this month. Drew's abandoned son from Alabama. Petition for Drew to make Hoi 4 ASMR Tingles version 2. Nolan. Alexander the Terrible. NordTyrol. Miglu the Goat. KingBearHaze. Connor Pavlik. Fredrik Tibblin. Carmel. Drew's Argentinian Trust Fund. Rip Grandpa. Douchebag. LuxembourgLover. And Tambre.